All right, GolfWRX's 3-swing challenge. We are here today with the Mizuno ST-Max driver. So this is going to be their most forgiving version. Carbon crown, carbon sole plate, tons of perimeter weighting. It's supposed to be ultra forgiving. Let's take a few swings, see how it goes. Right out of the gate, I like the look. It's a little more rounded than some other drivers out there, but looks good. The glossy finish on it is kind of looks high quality. Good sound and feel to it. Tell you what, just a little bit metallic to it. Well, that was good. Nice little tight draw, but it sounded and felt really good. Kind of hit it a touch high off the face, but that's in the fairway. That's a good ball. All right, I'm actually here in the middle of the fairway. Hit it a touch high in the face. I still made it on top of the hill on 11. Usually, top of the hill, you got to hit it pretty good. So pretty darn forgiving, really good ball, and yeah, decently long on a miss hit. All right, next shot with the Mizuno ST-Max. It's been a pretty forgiving head. I mean, Mizuno's not known for their woods, but this is a really solid driver. That was hit really good. Wow. Nice high launch. Little baby draw. I mean, that's gonna be perfect. I might actually hit that a little through the fairway. I probably needed to aim it just a little further right, but really good shot there. Nice little pop and kind of a muted sound. Wasn't expecting it to be as quiet as it is. So I hit the ball really well. Actually made it in the fairway, just barely. I'm only about 3 feet here before I ran out of fairway, but kept it in the fairway. Ball was hit really good, just a nice little gentle draw. Left me with a great shot into this this par 5 and realized I left my 3-wood at home. So far, pretty impressed. Mizuno's done a really good job with this thing. It's easy to hit. Sounds good, feels good, and yeah, so far I've been impressed. It's definitely playing with the big boys. Oh, that was even a little heel again, and that's still perfect. Oh, that's like perfect little draw. Little high heel, ended up right in the fairway. I mean, extremely forgiving head. All right, I mean, that ball was absolutely, I mean, I hit it up here, kind of high heel, and this ball, I mean, it's not very windy today, and that ball carried so far. I mean, I've got 75 yards in the middle of the green, and I didn't hit that thing great. I can only imagine what would happen if I hit it dead solid. So, really good performer, really impressed with the Mizuno ST-Max. All right, that was GolfWRX's 3-swing challenge with the Mizuno ST-Max. Did a great job with this thing. This thing was actually very surprising. I didn't really have, I guess, a high bar set, and I should have, but it performed extremely well. Wherever you hit it on the face, the ball just went pretty straight. It was pretty shocking how that was, but we'll start with looks. And looks, it's a little bit of a rounded driver. It definitely has its own Mizuno shape, which I love. I think companies should stick with what they do and, you know, kind of stick to their DNA. It's definitely got a more rounded, more bulbous shape to it. The face is a little bit shallower, a little bit stretched from heel to toe, but overall, I think proportionately, it looks pretty good. They did a nice job with it. It is a big footprint, but you know, that is what it should be. It's the ultra forgiving version. But I think the high gloss finish with the carbon windows, the carbon sole, all that, the Cortec chamber in blue, all those things there I think look really good actually. And I'm going to give this in looks an 8.2. I think it does a really nice job, but I think some traditionalist players may, you know, kind of not like the look as much as some other drivers. Personally, I like a little roundness in a golf club, so I'm okay with it. Sound and feel, I thought the sound and feel on this was really good. It's much more muted than I thought. For whatever reason, I thought it was going to have a little bit more metallic sound, be a little louder. It didn't. Very muted, a nice kind of crack to it with just a little bit of metallic sound, whether you hit it dead center or you hit it out in the toe or the heel. So I'm going to give it an 8.6 on sound and feel. I thought there was just a couple spots where it was a little dead feeling, where you didn't know, how high or low on the face in terms of heel you hit it, but overall still really good. And then performance, I'm giving it an 8.9. It really went straight. No matter where you hit it, I had the worst driver swing of the day, and the ball stayed in play, just in the right rough. But this thing actually plays really well. It's extremely forgiving, very straight, and it's still long. Again, I hit one kind of high heel, and was one of the longer drives I've ever hit on the 16th hole. So extremely good at distance, very forgiving, very straight, definitely plays with the big boys out there. I know a lot of people don't think of Mizuno when they think of woods, but the ST-Max is really, really solid. I was very impressed with his driver, so giving it an overall score of 8.6. So that was a 3-swing challenge with the Mizuno ST-Max.